Today's horoscope, Cancer April 17, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mars enters your communications sector today, and until May 24th, you'll have a lot more energy for personal interests. You may come across a little abruptly or impatiently at times, but Venus in the same sector until May 2nd smooths things over nicely. You have a lot going on to keep you busy and engaged. This transit can speed up your daily routine in various ways. You're likely to feel competent and confident about what you're learning, sharing, and doing in the weeks ahead. Enthusiasm is building for your ideas and connections. While impatience, argumentativeness, and competitiveness are possible negatives of this position, the more aware you are of these potentials, the better you can control them. It's a good time for mental resourcefulness and sharpness. Today, problem solving is in favor. Your thinking is orderly, and your strong sense of the future keeps you grounded. Your love horoscope. Today's planetary alignment means you have to work at doing a little psychoanalysis on yourself. You know you want to break the ice concerning a certain person, but fear of rejection and of painful consequences is keeping you emotionally frozen. The ice will never melt like this. You need to focus on making your approach achievable steps and see what transpires. Just take it moment by moment. Your career horoscope. Listen to your gut. Today, Mars enters watery Pisces, now encouraging you to take a more intuitive approach to your workplace conversations. Pay attention to what tips you off at work. Maybe it is a coworker's brief facial expression, a Freudian slip, or a hunch. Whatever it could be, you may become more aligned with the motives of others by paying attention to what your coworkers are bringing up in conversation. But be mindful of voicing your concerns and frustrations, as Mars in Pisces can become easily confused in moments of anger. Your finance horoscope. Almost 6 weeks after not only returning to your income sector, but aligned with Venus, the planet of money. Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos, leaves today. Venus left 9 days ago, but it was her desires and expectations that continued to fuel Mars' warrior spirit and a drive for what you deserve. While Mars won't return until 2024, he leaves you with something to keep fighting for. Social life today. Social life today. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move, and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything. Sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Your dating horoscope. You will see it coming from a mile away, so there's plenty of time to prepare for the chance at something new. It might be work, it might be love, but whatever it is, you'll get what you want out of it. Flirting tips. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. Lucky numbers: 12, 15, 29, 33, 46. Your well-being horoscope. With today's planetary aspect, you will probably begin remembering portions of times past that have stayed in the background for some time. It can be a sentimental time, and you may feel a heavy sense of nostalgia. Let this sort of energy come out through your body. Yoga is a wonderful way to excise old, pent-up energy and bring in fresh new energy to help cleanse your spirit. It is a healthy process. Your daily numeroscope. If you feel compelled to search for new opportunities, it can be a result of the day's vibration. This essence can encourage even a hermit to come out for a day of excitement and adventure. If it's been a while since you've done something you've really enjoyed, you will feel the effects very strongly. So why not act on it? Make some plans to do what you like most, or to try something completely different. It is sure to do you a world of good. Daily Planetary Overview. Yesterday's full moon in Libra aspects authoritative Saturn and transformative Pluto, which can bring out a lot of intense emotions. For starters, we might feel as though we have to be the adult in charge of matters. This means we'll be more inclined to bury our emotions and be direct with people. Using your power or position to command authority could ruffle a few feathers. The Pluto component adds power struggles and intense feelings like jealousy to relationships. You might feel like the only way to make your point is to assert your will. Keep in mind that this isn't the best way to handle a situation, because others will definitely resist and perhaps act out. The good news is that you can change the dynamic, but only if you're open to growth and transformation. Sky for today. Just before dawn, the Libra full moon encourages us to achieve balance in our relationships. In the 2 weeks that have elapsed since the March 31st Aries new moon, we've adopted a rigorous approach to pursuing our goals, and in the process, our words, actions, and intentions have become aligned. Our originality and inner strength have been affirmed. Our confidence has been amplified as we see immediate results from our efforts. Yet, at this juncture, it becomes apparent that we do not exist in a vacuum. We must form alliances to help us navigate this new landscape. The moon now trines Saturn in Aquarius, offering reverence and respect for tradition. The best partnerships are those born of mutual regard, and we can benefit from deferring to the expertise of elders. However, the moon also squares Pluto, dredging up fears of failure that can prompt us to act destructively. Becoming more mindful of how and why our scales are being tipped is part of the lunar medicine. Our challenge is to hold space for others' agendas while refusing to backpedal on our own. In this way, we find ourselves in supportive company. The moon enters its voidal course following its mid-afternoon square to Pluto, lasting about 2.5 hours. During this time, we may feel like we are in a space of suspended animation, forced to confront emotions that can no longer be bypassed for our own well-being. Once the moon enters Scorpio in the early evening, we plunge fully into our interior depths. Over the next 2 days, we are more private, and our headspace may seem impenetrable to others. Yet, what matters is the attitude we bring to our psychological excavation process. Through our analysis, we avoid being ruled by that which we fear, and reject the notion that we should permit our life story to be steered by our secrets.